Welcome to FM Corner. I'm Danny Koontz, Director of Relationship Management with WCE. Our topic today is loyalty at work. It's going to be a two-parter, so we will speak about part one of loyalty at work today, and then we'll finish up with part two next week during our FM Corner get-together with you. So today, let's talk about part one, what it takes to get it and what it takes to continue it. People are our greatest assets. You hear it all the time. Most every company in the world says people are our greatest assets. Is that true in your company? Is that how you feel today? Do you feel that the company and the people you work for feel that you're of value and an asset to the organization? Are you loyal to the company that you're working for? Or is it just a job? And I have no loyalty. If something better comes tomorrow morning, I'm gone. You have loyalty to your company. It's a two-way street. It goes both ways. What do leaders need to do to have loyalty in the workplace in their company? Gone are the days where the security of the job is tied to the commitment and the loyalty of the employee. Used to be, people worked 50 years. They figured out what were they going to get them when they retired, and they had all that. Most people don't retire from the very company they started with anymore. They move because of upward growth, chance opportunity, not a fit in the particular organization they were in, didn't like the way the company was run, didn't like their boss, whatever it may be, but people don't stay in one job anymore. And the other reality of that is the pressure of profits. And if you work for a big company, the investors in that company and what they want and what they're driving for can cause many times service time to not be the same for the employee that it used to be. They make changes, they bring in a new idea, bring in a new person from the outside and make changes. So what it used to be, or maybe what our parents had years ago, that if you were committed to the company and you came all the time and you worked really hard, you would probably work there almost all your life. That's not necessarily that way today. Part of that may be your fault. Part of that may be the company and the demands that are being put on the company in which changes are sometimes have to be made. So it's different today. A loyal employee often puts the company's interest over their own. It's typically a sign of dedication. They're going to do above and beyond what they're being asked because they want it to be successful. And they want the company to win because they see it as when the company wins, they win. They win either monetarily, they win because of new opportunities, even just more work to do of different types and expanding their knowledge base. Any of those could be reasons. Employers don't want to be a training ground for other companies. They want you to come in and work there 3 or 4 years and you figure some things out and then you go leave for another company and have to start all over with another person. They don't want that either. They want people to stay and they want people to work for their company because the longer people work there, typically as a group, the more consistency there is inside the company and things really seem to run smoother. Good management goes a long way in establishing this loyalty of dedication from you, the employee. People want to work for leaders who they know are genuine. They're honest. They tell them the truth. They have good, open conversations with them. Like I've said previously, sometimes you need to hear what you don't want to hear. That's just part of it. And it's listening and it's understanding what is being said to you, and it's about your growth. By listening and paying attention, I will make a better decision moving forward. It's all part of your growth. They don't mind rules. Most employees don't mind rules. What they want is they're enforced equally. If you're going to have them, everybody should play by them. Enforced by all. People, there's always that stigma out there. People hate rules. They really don't. They don't mind them. They may not like all of them, but they don't mind them. They just want to see them being applied to everybody. They want to contribute to the success of the company by doing their job well. That's what they want. Let's review 5 of 10 ways to have loyalty at work from your team. You must have strong leadership. People follow the example that's set from above. If you're a leader, the people who work for you are going to follow you. You have to lead, and you have to lead in the way that you want them to lead. So they're watching you all the time. You have to be aware of that through the whole process. What leaders do and how they act drives their team upward to be better, or in some cases may lead them to go downward. So as a leader, you have to be aware of that all the time. Somebody's watching, people are looking. How do you lead? And how you lead typically goes down the line to how your team reacts. You connect with the team. You take time to speak to all the members when you can, say hello, a few words, a couple of things that maybe don't have anything to do with business, but you're taking the time to connect. You want to see how they're doing because you truly care. You truly care about the people that work for you in your organization. They want to see the leader as a teammate. Even though they understand that there's a difference, they still want to see them as a teammate, someone that would help them out if they needed help, or provide advice to them, or listen if they had a problem to give them some feedback, maybe just how to do the job better or how to move along inside their career. They want that feedback because you're all working together to move the company forward. Let your team make decisions. Don't make them for them. Just hold them accountable for the decisions that they make. When it goes well, tell them what a great job they did. If it didn't go well, have a conversation with them about what went wrong and how and why that you could work together to improve that the next go around. Don't beat them about the head because they made some mistakes. Talk to them about how those mistakes can be recognized and moving forward will be better. That's the way you want to do it. If your team feels they're responsible and they have freedom to do the job, they're more apt to speak to other people when someone says, how is it to work in this particular company? It's good. I like it. I get the opportunity to learn. I get the freedom to make some decisions and do some things. And then I am spoken to in a learning process about those decisions and how to be better the next time. Honest feedback and communication both ways. You must be actionable and honest. Hold all to the same standard. Speak, but also listen. Ask questions to those you trust. How can I be a better leader? What is it I need to work on that would be better for the team? And thank those people for that honesty, for the ability to say that to you, because a lot of people won't. So when a team member speaks to you about how you could be better and you ask the question, make sure you take the time to thank them for it. It's not easy for some of those people in many cases. So help them with thanks and words of praise for being brave enough to speak about it. And the fifth one is work-life balance. It's different today. It's critically important. Before, many, many years ago, you just worked till it got done. Whatever that took, you had to do it. And sometimes your life balance would be out of whack. It was work first, work second, outside life third. That's not how it is anymore. People want to work at a balance. They want to work for the company. They want to do their job. They want to do exactly what they're supposed to do. But they also want to leave enough time for that balance of home life, which is also critically important, especially for most people that have kids and you're trying to raise your kids and grow your kids, and your work, is a big part of that, but so is your home life with your wife and with your family and with your friends. So respect it and work to provide it for your team. It's more important today than ever before. Thank you as always for listening. Tune in next week for part 2 of our conversation about loyalty at work. Thank you.